Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we are going to have a look at Hela at 8 stars and hopefully give her a proper review this time. Last time I was unfortunately cut short, but it's primarily because I have duties to attend to. While we're on holiday, of course, got to be ready for anything. So in this video we're going to have a look at Hela at 8 stars. In the last video we did get this pledge of death to all allies, increasing attack by 50%. Now when we get her up to 8 stars it will be this passive, the Soul Reap passive, that goes up, and as well we'll also unlock an additional about 100% damage for her ultimate, plus we will then unlock her Oath Force as well. So at the start of each round, Hela has 50% chance to apply Seal to one random target, preventing passive skills from triggering. What this means is Aphrodite will not proc her ultimates, Pandora will not proc her ultimates, Leandra will not proc her ultimates. On round 1, Eudora will not proc her ultimates, etc, etc. So it can be a very powerful ability, which is why they have buffed it. If we have a look further down, the Oath Force chance to apply Seal is increased to 70%, and then we do also get the number of targets is increased up to 2. Now this is only effective in PvP and GVG modes. It is not effective in places like Rift Odyssey. It's not effective in places like Lost City, Palace of Penrose, etc, etc. So you can't rely on this in PvE modes, but you can rely on it in PvP modes. And the second part of this Oath Force passive is each time an ally takes action, all allies gain 1 million plus 10% attack and defense with no stack limit. This can be very powerful depending on how many actions your team are taking. If you get her up to 10 stars, that is where it'll go up to 2 million plus 15% and then 3 million plus 20% as well. So let's go ahead and test it out. We'll go ahead and level these up as well. So quick select, we'll jump in. And I have as well, just because I could, I have also, we do unlock the Rune Mastery as well. Something very important to her kit. Just means she can fit into just about any team and link up very effectively. And as you can see, I've still got one more copy of Hela to go as well. So we have leveled her up. These are the perks that we get here. So let's pause. Let's go ahead and build some teams in PvE and we'll take it from there. Oh, and just something else to note as well. I have changed these runes. They were celestial runes. This has been updated as well along with the buff. So we now do have celestial deviant runes for her, as we should do, whereas previously we had divine runes, which may potentially help. Gone for healing runes for her because she does need a lot of extra defense because of this first passive right here. So when Hela is deployed, all allies gain 100 million max HP. That has gone up from 50 million. And also after Hela takes 5 hits now, she applies stun for all enemies for 1 round. So again, let's jump into PvP, see how she does. Okay, so here we are in a PvP event. We do have just a basic Mystifiers team. I found she works very well alongside Gaia, specifically because of the passive. So every time a unit takes action, they will increase their attack, or increase all allies' attack by 1 million plus 10%. I believe that Gaia will benefit greatly from this. There are a couple of other units as well. Bear with me. One of those new units is Fenrir. So Fenrir, each time Fenrir takes action, has a 100% chance to take an additional action. This is only with exclusive runes though, so something to keep in mind. And the same is true of Gaia. So every time, if you do have Gaia's runes, she does have that percentage chance to take additional action. As you can see, I've got 75%, but if you do have full red for Gaia, she does have a chance to take additional action. I think there's one more, bear with me. So I knew there was an Avengers one as well, another Avengers one. So potentially Hela is going to be a very good Avengers unit, believe it or not. But each time Isis takes action, she has 50% chance to take an additional action. Isis is currently not at 10 stars for me, so she does not have this Oath Force unlocked. But for now, we can go with Gaia. So your team would probably look like something like Gaia, Astrid, Fenrir, and Isis, something along those lines anyway. So that your entire team basically takes an additional action every turn. So let's go ahead and see just how well she does in this team. Again, I'm not expecting altogether too much. And the reason for that is because she's only at 8 stars. But we will see how effective the 1 million attack is. So we should, on an average team, get an additional 5 million attack plus 10% of the units attack every round, I believe. That's how it works. If I'm wrong, please do let me know down below in the comments. If you've already tested her out or anything like that, please do let me know. So Gaia has taken 1 action here. That was a 75% chance, so we missed out on that, but we still get the attack increase right from the start as well. Applying some stun here to Sylvan, which is a bit of a detriment actually, because we wanted to see how many times we could get Hela hit. And I think Sylvan would have done that greatly. Now, we do miss out on a lot of Mystifiers damage or corrode damage when we do have Hela active. Let's see whether or not. Yeah, so we're doing much more damage than we were doing previously. We were doing sort of 700 million last time, and now we are starting to see quite decent numbers as well. It's 5,020 million for Tsukiyomi here. Very strong. And then let's see how much Gaia does as well. So that is 19,000 million. That is not bad at all. So we will take that. 27 from Astrid. That is really strong. Astrid also buffing up the team as well. Tsukiyomi going straight down. That is a miss on Gaia here. So let's see whether or not these two can take it home. Should be able to. We'll see though. So we do get, 2,000 million. That is not bad. And 72,000 on a basic as well from Astrid. Not bad at all. So let's see how well her buff kicks in. So please do note as well, we are getting 50% every round from that Watcher's Pledge, or the Death Pledge, whatever it's called, Pledge of Death. So we do get 50% of Hela's attack for all allies as well. So it is going to go up and up every single round, and I think that scales as well, yeah. So as you can see, the higher that Hela's attack is, the better off we'll be. So let's go ahead and try a different team setup. We're going to try Ethereals this time, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so we've got our Ethereals team all lined up here. Let's go ahead and see just how significant Hela is. Again, every time we take action, we'll get that 10% plus 1 million attack. And also, every time we get a crit, we'll also... There's 2 hits on her already. I don't know whether or not the Verdients count. Maybe it's if she gets hit 5 times in a round. I don't know about that, but we'll see. So we do get Eudora. She does freeze Corolla. It's quite important to us. And we are looking to get as many crits as possible, which is why I've gone with Excalibur to increase our crit rate as well. My apologies if you can hear outside, but the windows are not great here. We do increase our max attack and HP, and that is a good showing actually from Hela. Let's see just how many crits we can get here. Not bad, doing less damage than we've seen previously, but it's because the Mystifiers team are just so strong. What we are looking for though is to buff up the rest of the team as much as we possibly can, and Eudora does that in leaps and bounds, so doing only 1,400 million actually, so doing technically less than Hela. Let's see how much we get done here. 4,900. 4,495, sorry. Not as much as I would like. Maybe it doesn't play as well with Ethereals as I thought it did. It seems to work very fine with Elisha though. Oh, we are getting a bit of lag here. Sorry about that. I think I need to delete some videos from my databanks. So we do get our crit increase here as well. And remember, every time Karnak hits, he will increase the team's crit rate further as well. We do bind. No crits there, unfortunately, so a much lower total than we've seen. 10,000 from Eudora. That is... So I think the increase to HP, the increase to attack is doing absolutely phenomenal work with Yeah, doing absolutely phenomenal work. Plus the 50% that we get from her passive as well, the pledge that we saw there. And she's doing less damage than I thought. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm right down the road from a very busy beach, actually. It's really nice. Really nice place. So let's go ahead and try one more time in just see whether or not we can get some huge damage numbers for her. Okay, so this should be the final PvE attempt that we do. Now that she's got her Oath Force unlocked, at least partially, what I want to do is take her into some PvP as well, and we will go ahead and check out. But at the moment, I've gone for probably one of the strongest teams that I know of. It is Gaia and Astrid pumping the team up. We also have Ophelia. Every time we increase HP, we are going to get an increase in attack as well. And we also have a Dahlia and Hela on the front row. Dahlia should be switching with Hela to increase that HP and also attack as well. So we do get the switch there. Going to start to increase HP and attack quite significantly. I think that will also play into the Pledge of Death for Hela, so we should see some big numbers when she does do it next time. Unfortunately, we've still not seen the 5 hits on her, not properly. That's what I want to test out in PvP, whether or not we can survive those 5 hits. Oh, never mind. Seems to work. Seems to work in not PvP as well. So that is actually very low. After switching with Dahlia, it's very low numbers. That is not, though, 32,000. That is significant. Just means that she's done her attacks and she's then pumped herself up as well. We get a massive increase in attack on that secondary ultimate, and because Astrid is on the team, we do get Ophelia to do a triple as well. Hopefully these guys will be able to survive, or at least one of them will be able to, or maybe not. That was quite good. Right, okay, bear with me 1 second. Okay, so we are in some PvP. Decided to go with a half Monarch build with Astrid, Leviathan, Behemoth on the front row for the speed increases and the attack increases, with Gaia decreasing the enemy's speed as well. And then we've got Hela here to provide all of that damage reduction. Unfortunately, Hela is a bit of a numbo with with Behemoth, because Behemoth will taunt all enemies, which is a bit of a pain really, because you do kind of want to run them on the same team. The speed increase will increase Hela's attack thanks to Astrid. We do get double ultimates, and we do get the Nether Flame applied as well, which can potentially apply stun to enemies. So as we see here, Dulhan are getting that stun applied as well. We do also have the new relic active, and that is reasonable damage, I would say. Taking Dullahan out straight off the bat, that is okay. I'll take that. And how much damage is Gaia going to do? A bit more, but that's okay, because Gaia is 12 stars and has half red runes, as we've seen previously. Taking all of those actions, though, increasing all of our allies' attack, which will also play into... It will also play into Hela as well in the next round. And it looks like that's a very solid run actually for Hela. She's only got survival runes on as well, so yeah, it seems to have worked out quite well. Bear with me 1 more second. Let's jump into some Let's go into Arena. Let's jump into Yggdrasil, and then bear with me. Okay, so we are back in some PvP in Yggdrasil, going up against the strongest person in my Yggdrasil as well. That is Shane. Very strong competition, as you can see. His first team beat my team, absolutely no problem. So let's see just how strong Hela really is. Now, this is a pretty stacked lineup. We've got Aphrodite, got the new unit Fenrir as well. We have Leviathan. Again, sorry about the noise. Can't be helped though. And we do have Behemoth as well. Now, we don't get the attack increases from Astrid. We don't get the increased actions from Gaia or the increased damage or damage resistance, but let's see how well she does without that. Now, every time one of our units gets a hit, we will increase our max attack and max HP as well. So hopefully it will be enough to allow for that to work out. It looks like Aphrodite has done what she needs to do here. We do get the steal, which is not bad at all. Then enemy Eudora, how are we going to take this? Not bad, actually. We do freeze enemy Eudora as well. Now, Pandora is another one that we need to look out for. So that is another big hit, another big hitter anyway. So we will just see how well Hela holds up here, to be fair. So that is Fenrir down, and it will allow Pandora to repeat the action. But fortunately, it looks like Aphrodite going to kick in here as well. So every time we get hit, we're going to increase our attack. This doesn't count as taking an action, though. Unfortunately, it is what it is. We do get a miss here. Do we get another miss? Yeah, quite relevant there, I think. Any silence? Oh, we do get silence, though. It is what it is, you know. Let's see. Yeah, very, very strong. And then we reset the cooldowns as well at the wrong time, unfortunately, as we move into round 2. So we should see Behemoth do what she needs to and taunt the enemies here before Elma gets a chance to taunt us and before Pandora gets to do what she needs to. We get a miss there, unfortunate. But it is what it is, and we'll proc our relics again. I think we've all gone this time. So yeah, Pandora's got to get another 5 ultimates in. I wish there was just a way to turn off Pandora's ultimates. We do get the reflect back though, so not bad. And Elma does taunt us until next round. But we have managed to reflect it all back, so that's not bad at all. And let's see. Yeah, so doing much less damage than we've seen previously as well. So just something to keep in mind. We do get a bit of reflect damage back, and Pandora comes back from the dead. She is sealed though. That's very cool. So now Pandora's abilities we're not going to activate. That was quite cool. That was very cool, in fact. And let's see. That should be, yeah, clean sweep, round 1. From Hades, nonetheless. Right, okay, so that is it from me. I just want to say thanks very much for watching. I do hope it's been informative. I hope you have a great time and good luck in all of your summons.